And now, Sci-fi Mamacita.
Holly? When is this? Where am I?
It's Monday, and you're in a corridor.
Add myself to the room. All right. It's been one of those days. How's everybody doing today? Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Shopping sucks. Why does shopping have to be so hard? I don't understand. Anyways. Oh, Arg, get off my screen. Oh, PJ. Thank you so much for making Arg. He's so much fun. Okay. Well, we're on the downhill slide of the year. Isn't that crazy how fast that went? So in Mombie's Daily Boost, we'll be giving you some updates on that stuff. But let's do a little bit. Hey, Power Ranger Donnie, how are you? Hope everyone's 4th of July went well despite Tubi. Yeah, it happens. It happens. They think there's money to be made. Where the real money from the movie is made. All right. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping, shall we? Hello, Motown Kitties. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today over on TikTok. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie and Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever personally DM you for donations. If you get a DM from me, because I have seriously stopped using DMs unless I know you. Like, you are like my best buddy in the whole wide world. Okay. So, but there, the best form of digital currency for us is, please smash that like button. That's the best form of digital currency. But we also would greatly appreciate if you could help us out with monetary donations. Buy us a cup of coffee at Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. We have a creators platform on throne.com/sci-fi mombie. I put stuff up there, the kids and I, of what we need to operate the podcast, and you outright buy it or you crowdsource together with friends. We never, ever receive your personal information. So awesome. We also have Patreon memberships. They are $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user, !u, =849-72353. Hello, Ladybug. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. We also have TikTok fan club. Go to one of our lives, go up to my name, press the heart. That is how you get into the fan club. So follow the instructions from there. And we also have a Venmo account. Search us at @SCIFIMOMBIE or scan the QR codes on all the other platforms. Sorry, TikTok. Every time I put a QR code up, they get mad at me. So I don't want them to get mad at me. By the way, over on TikTok today, I have 10 You're Awesomes, the little cute kitty cat. So please help me with some coinage and those cute little kitty cats. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, Sci-Fi Mombie is all over social media. If you haven't figured it out yet, we stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Mastodon, Substack, Blue Sky, Threads, Discord, Lemonade, IMDb Pro, Pinterest, Reddit, Counter Social, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. Whew. That's a mouthful. Plus, we also have our own website at sci-fi-mombie.com. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. All right. Donnie says, here's my mock-up cover of John Williams' piece in support of our men's national soccer team. Go to SoundCloud to listen to that. Oh my gosh. I was so in the zone today. I totally forgot that Mrs. Ted had been walking at a show. Oh no. I never do that. So, hello. What? Con? I'm just going to say con. Can I do it in the Star Trek fashion? Con? Couldn't help myself. I'm a sci-fi nut. Hold on. Oh, please. Forgot to take all my meds before I started the show. Hope I don't get any like cramps or anything. Oh my God. let me tell you, and I am not a professional, I'm just sharing my experience. After having this hernia surgery, you will have like so many, it depends on how your muscles react, but mine are funky. And so I have like cramps and spasms and okay, I'm better. But there for a while, it was, oh God, it's torture. I'm just glad it's fixed and I'm not having the issues I was. So that's the good part. Hello, Chris Cromwell and Easy. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. And Justin Bass, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Y'all are doing great today. All righty. Let me find my notes. Oh, wrong screen. All right. Did you guys see my really cute little avatar for the 250th anniversary of the United States? My buddy, Dr. Omega, who helps me warp a lot of my stuff to each show, helped me with it. And I'm so proud of it. I'm just going to leave it up for a little bit because I'm so proud of it. He did a great job. So, pardon me. Good Lord. Good Lord. Let me see here. Pink was at the, let's do some pop culture news, shall we? Pink was at, is it called Pink has backed her vision with UNICEF. So she was at a UNICEF conference. Let me share my screen. And she was talking about women around the world. So let's give it a listen.
I want my daughter to grow up knowing that her body belongs to her.
Damn straight.
Not to lawmakers, to strangers, not to systems that were never designed with her in mind. I want my son to grow up understanding that respecting women isn't optional, it's foundational.
Very good. I totally agree.
I want my daughter to grow
Totally
up
agree.
knowing that her body belongs to her.
Well, hello, Robert Picardo.
The end of the Ottoman Empire.
Oh, don't hurt yourself,
History Channel now
Robert.
presents the end of the Ottoman Empire.
Oh boy, some days I am just on fire. Hello, and Travis, welcome. KSPR K1, welcome. Amy Lynn,
The History
Catherine
Channel now
Prada, welcome,
presents
welcome everybody.
the end
Thank you so much for stopping in. The end of the audit. He's being really funny.
There has never been.
Okay, I have to play this because it's really important right now. And I was actually going to try to start doing, Galactic Get Ready with Sci-Fi Mombie today, but everything just kind of kerfuffled around me. And so I just want to play this right now. He's right.
The greatest Bible preachers in the 15, 16, 1700s, godly people. Some of the people that constructed this country, godly people. But it has never been a Christian nation and never will be. A
He's
Christian
right.
nation would never have killed and displaced 20 million Native Americans
He's right.
who are still left out.
Hello,
and
Azul.
living
Welcome.
in poverty. A Christian nation would never have thought that owning slaves was pleasing to God.
Yep.
Or that it lined up with scripture. In
Look at some of the
way.
younger men sitting behind him. They're like not having it, and it's wrong.
And we not only practiced it, but
Hello, Cardinal
obsessed with it
Nova.
that
Welcome.
we went to war.
Hello, it's Melody. Welcome.
We had a civil war.
We
And
did.
in that civil war, 500,000 Americans
Yep.
died.
Yep. Tragic. Terrible.
That's more than Americans that died in World War II.
Yep.
Or any other.
All
war
because
we've
we
ever
couldn't
had.
come
Our
to a
own
consensus and let
we
everybody
killed
be
500,000
free.
of our own people.
Hello,
so
Silverwood.
people
Welcome.
Could have the right to own other people as property.
I like this pastor. I like that pastor. I wish he was closer. Hey, y'all know I'm a geology weather nerd, but in Italy, Mount Etna is erupting again. Yes, you heard me right. Mount Etna has reached its 9th consecutive day of volcanic activity, prompting flight cancellations because it is spewing stuff so far into the atmosphere it's dangerous for airplanes. So according to the local news, I mean, it's pretty much if you fly into what is ejected out of the volcano, you're pretty much just going to put glass in your jet engines. Hello, little Stumbleina. Welcome. So I thought this was fascinating. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on right now. All right. Hank Azaria is going to serenade us. I love him. Hello, Music and You. Music plus you. Welcome. I love Hank Azaria. I find it hilarious. Hi, Motown Kitties. I find it funny that these voice actors have different faces for their different characters when they switch. See? Like, for Chief Wiggum, he like does this. Worst cover ever. That's what his mouth looks like. It's just funny. All right. I thought that was fantastic. I wanted to share it with you. Oh, Randy Quaid. I met you this year, man. Come on. Don't be so dumbfounded. Okay, please. So Randy Quaid says that the Independence Day director is woke, even though, okay, I'm going to read it correctly. Independence Day actor Randy Quaid says Divine Intervention made Independence Day a patriotic movie despite the director being woke. Bullshit. Anybody, either side of the spectrum, can be patriotic. I am so tired of this fucking bullshit. Stop it. We are all patriotic to our country. Hello, user 561. Welcome. Hello, Jeronica Terry. Welcome. So please, for the love of God, just stop. So just stop. Patriotism is the optimistic belief that your country could be the best. Nationalism is the ignorant belief that it already is. Yep.
This is Super Typhoon Bobby.
This is fantastic. Have you guys seen? Scary, fantastic. So the strongest super typhoon ever is called Bobby, and it just went over the U.S. Pacific Islands early this morning.
With destructive winds, torrential rain, and dangerous surf. It could take days before the full extent of the damage is known.
And it's headed straight to Taiwan. Hello, Joseph Goforth and Allison Butler. Taylor, welcome. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a wonderful. So is it marvelous or manic Monday for everybody? Tell me in the chat. That was a beautiful, man, the ISS was taking pictures. It stretches over 1,000 miles. The low pressure is that crazy on this thing. Hello, David. Welcome. So, just nuts. More about Randy Quaid. We talk about this a lot on the show, and I'm actually starting to pull together. We're going to do like some special different talking series on Galactic Cafe. Like most of it I'm focusing on right now is AI, because I've been reading a lot about it. Hello, Brian. Welcome. And I have noticed a topic coming up that I want to know what everybody thinks about, and it's quantum computing. And a lot of scientists are coming out saying that quantum computing is going to make AI totally obsolete in less than a year. So tell me what you think about that. I'm pretty fascinated by it. I think it's going to be interesting. But here's an article out of the New York Times opinion. AI is suffocating our economy, and that's not entirely wrong. especially the stock market. So this is New York Times. We are witnessing one of the largest peacetime mobilizations of capital in modern American history. Jennifer M. Harris, an economic official in the Biden White House, writes of the vast amount of money flowing into AI. The artificial intelligence build-out is expected to rival or surpass previous technological booms at their peak. Guys, we hit a bubble with tech in the 90s. It was bad. Hello, Misty. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your screen name, but hello. Hope you're doing great today. The artificial intelligence build-out is expected to rival or surpass previous technological booms at their peak: rail, electrification, and the internet revolution. While many economists believe that at a time of rising inflation, a weakening job market, and global unrest, the boom is keeping the United States economy afloat. A closer look reveals a different picture, but you can read the rest of this opinion article at newyorktimes.com. Hello, anything new? Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. Hello, Muriel. Welcome. So AI is always fascinating to me. And as I understand the tech, it's probably already obsolete. And there was talk yesterday with Don Lemon and Neil deGrasse Tyson that maybe the internet is now totally obsolete because of AI. Hello, Edward. Welcome. So I just don't know. I just don't know. Did you catch this? Is reporting that the Odyssey sets an unwanted record. Uh-oh. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey trailer is now the most disliked trailer in movie history. Hello, nomadic.com and Edward. Welcome. So that's not good. 478,000. Yikes. All right. Okay. So I saw this and I just wanted to share. Sorry, I can't show it to you on TikTok. Hello, Joey Rod. Welcome. But there's this it's called Purple Room Politics. I don't normally like to talk politics, but hey, I'm kind of throwing it out the window. Hello, Hobby Havoc. Welcome. Throwing it out the window because we're in midterms. But Purple Room Politics made up this really great poster to tell you about the different systems of economies, or what else would they call it? Yeah, economic and political systems. So they start out with socialism and they give the definition. Socialism is the people or state collectively own and control the means of production and distribution. Key features: collective ownership, economic quality, strong role of the state in the economy. Examples: Cuba, Vietnam, modern social democracies has some socialist policies. Okay, we have a hybrid of capitalism and socialism. Don't get mad at me. I am not an expert. I'm just going off of what I learned in college. Okay. We have certain socialized medicine programs like Medicare and Medicaid. We also have, I don't think a lot of people understand this, but back before Social Security was created, our senior citizens were dying. They were starving to death. They were out on the street. They had nowhere to live. And because millions of Americans have benefited from the Social Security boom, our senior citizens are living a little bit better. It could be even more better if we really gave a damn. Hello, DJ and Acid Rain. Holly Havoc, welcome. Hope y'all are doing great today. Okay, one is communism, economic and political system, a stateless, classless, moneyless society where all property is commonly owned and resources are shared based on need. Key features are no private property, no classes. That means no lower middle class, no upper class. Hello, DJ, welcome. No state in theory, and from each according to ability to each according to need. So examples. There are no true examples, it says. I think of China, but they say that's authoritarian socialism. So no true examples. The goal of communism hasn't been fully achieved. Fascinating. So I don't believe in communism. Democratic socialism, a democratic system that combines capitalism with strong social programs and regulations to promote equality and fairness. Key features are private property allowed, strong social safety net. See, this is us before changes were made by Doge. Universal health care, education, and paid leave. Wealth distribution through taxes. So true examples are Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Finland. And let me tell you, Sweden pretty much has 100% of their population happy. Absolutely happy. They know something. All right, authoritarian socialism. They totally consider it a political system. So what it is a form of socialism where the state controls the economy and political power is concentrated in the hands of a leader or ruling party. And key features are state ownership, limited political freedom, centralized control, and suppression of opposition. And examples of that is, of course, Russia, China, and North Korea. And then, of course, capitalism. Okay, so when we get to the examples countries, I'm gonna say something because I don't think they've got 2 of these countries correct. 3 of these countries, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So capitalism is an economic system based on private ownership of property and the means of production driven by profit and competition. That is true. Key features are private ownership, free markets, profit incentive, and limited government intervention. Hello, Cathader 5000, welcome. So the United States is capitalist with hints of democratic socialism kind of thrown in there. Okay. There are 3 countries listed here that I take issue with, and that's the Commonwealth, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, all the countries that are part of the Commonwealth, because they have universal health care, universal retirement. Hello, Ligmeister. Get what I'm saying? I think they're a hybrid. So go out to Purple Room _politics on Instagram and check that out.
The transporter beam not only stood the test of time.
I love Roddenberry podcast. I love
the transporter as
them.
a great
Love it.
story engine. I think as a story
And
engine, they do such a good job. Whether
could the
it's an external
transporter
thing,
from Star
whether
Trek
it's,
work in real life? Let's
category
find
of the
out this
transporter.
episode of Does It Fly? Now available on YouTube.
For an episode, and it creates tension, which is what you want in an episode, especially for something that may be more.
I think the transporter could work. Somebody get it. Somebody get it. We need shuttlecraft.
We'll save that.
We need an easier way to get across this planet, right? So I saw this and I wanted to see what you thought about it. Scientists suggest our consciousness may leave this dimension and enter an alternate dimension when we dream. So when I think about this, I think about Insidious, the first movie. Remember where he would go dream hopping? He would leave his body and go float, and bad actors were trying to take over his body. This is what I think about. It says, this is for Galaxies on Instagram. It says, some physicist like Michael Provoca proposed that consciousness isn't limited to our 3D world. During dreams, your mind might be accessing higher dimensions or alternate versions of reality. Dreams aren't just random brain activity. Reoccurring dreams, vivid imagery, and deep emotional experiences could be your mind tuning into these other dimensions. The idea is speculative, of course. It's based on string theory and theories of hidden dimensions not proven yet. Think of it as science flirting with sci-fi. Hello, V. Welcome. Are you a lizard under all that? Hello, Cindy Joe. Welcome. Sorry, I know I'm being an ass. I like that show. That's why I'm asking. Okay. So, just a random thought. I mean, it would be great if one day somebody could invent a machine that could watch our dreams, you know? I mean, what was that? Inception with Leo DiCaprio? That was a very fascinating movie. Very fascinating. Really liked it. So I like those kind of psychological thrillers.
Everybody watching the World Cup. I like the World Cup very much. I don't watch the soccer much, but every 4 years I watch the World Cup.
Oh, Mike Henry, we love you, man.
I like the international culture come together. Everybody have a different kind of thing going with the. It's fun. The guy from Norway. They
hello, welcome.
The crowd is fun, like a Viking. We got the Cape Verde. Never heard of it.
Too funny. Too funny.
Of Africa. Tiny little guys.
Don't forget to smash those hearts. Smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you.
The guys are regular size. They have jobs during the day. They play soccer at night. They came together and they played the best teams in the world. And they tied two of them.
The World Cup connects us all, is what Mike is trying to say. he's just so good at the voices, you know. Cleveland, Herbert, the guy, the former lawyer that gets all greased up. He's just funny.
Moving.
Oh, already showed that. Uh-oh. What did I do? Hold on. Hold, please. All right. So I like to follow this one. Go to Galaxies on Instagram. They've got some great topics they talk about. But this article they have put out, it says research shows Earth may be at the center of a 2 billion light year cosmic void. Oh, really? Are we sure? 2 billion light years? God knew we were troublemakers, so he put us there. Kidding. I couldn't help myself. I mean, Voyager 1 and 2 have left our sphere. Hello, Kim. Welcome. So, I mean, we're going to see what happens with Voyager 1 and 2. But there was something that Voyager 1 found. But I don't know if we've heard from them lately. So, I hate fruit flies. Hate loathe entirely. Okay. Tis the time of the year, right? Okay. According to Galaxies, it could be explained why our local universe appears to be expanding faster than expected. Earth and the Milky Way might be drifting through a colossal cosmic void, spanning 2 billion light years, according to a groundbreaking new study. The massive region contains significantly less matter than the rest of the universe, directly challenging the long-held cosmological principle that matter is distributed evenly throughout space. The findings suggest that our galactic home sits within a rare low-density pocket of the cosmos, making our local neighborhood one of the largest and most unusual structures ever identified. Hello, your local subway rat, and I'm better. Hello, James. Welcome. Hope y'all are doing great today. Is it manic or marvelous Monday for y'all? Hopefully it's marvelous. The unique positioning provides a potential solution to the Hubble tension, the persistent disagreement between different measures of the universe's expansion rate. Because we are located in an underdense region, the local expansion would naturally appear faster to observers on Earth, potentially resolving the cosmic mystery without the need for new physics or exotic energy theories. Scientists now believe it is 100 times more likely that we reside in such a void that in a region of average density, a discovery that could fundamentally shift our perspective on the Big Bang's aftermath. Pretty fascinating.
In case you were aware, we have a Nazi problem in America.
Oh boy. Love you, Mary.
We fight for a country.
Okay. Had to do it. Had to bring it in. I love SNL.
Choose our own leaders. Choose our own systems of weights and measures.
Choose our own systems of weights and measures.
Weights and measures? Yes, I dream of that one day. Our proud nation will measure weights in pounds, and that 2,000 pounds shall be called a ton.
This is what George Washington was dreaming of. Our own weights and measures.
We want no word for that. Seems like we should
What's
have
1,000
word
pounds?
for
We don't got a word for
1,000
that.
pounds, sir. Yeah, we won't. Because we are free men.
Because we are
We
free
will be
men.
free to measure liquids, liters and milliliters, but not all liquids, only soda, wine, and alcohol. Only those, sir. Yeah. Because for milk and paint, we'll use gallons, pints, and quarts, God willing. How many liters are in a gallon, sir? Nobody knows.
Oh, I
Some
love
people
it.
say, make America great again. I say America was great all along.
Yep.
Some of us just forgot why.
Yep. I like this ad, even though it's from the Democrats. I like it.
Some people
I love it. And here is happy 250th birthday USA from the Shatners. That was awesome. All right, guys, here you go. Here is another commercial for the next King of the Hill season coming. That's what I was trying to remember. July 20th on Hulu on Disney Plus.
I'm so jacked up on America.
I'm so jacked up on
The
America.
US of A.
I love this country as much as the next guy.
Not if the next guy's me. You're a grand old flag. You're a something something flag.
I'm gonna miss that guy. He passed. The guy who does Dale Gerbil's voice passed away from cancer. So July 20th, only on Disney Plus. Hey, have you guys heard this?
Star Trek The Cruise and I are giving away a special signed photo. You could be the lucky winner. Just join the mailing list.
Join the mailing list at Star Trek Cruises
Yes, sir.
to receive a signed photo from George Takei. So
Hello.
get your asses out there and apply for it. Let's go.
Star Trek.
Hello, Gary McCord, 2623. Welcome.
Special signed photo. Hello, I'm Jonathan Frakes.
This is
Here today to
glorious.
talk about an upcoming
I
holiday
love
that is dear
Dropping
to my
Names
heart and the
podcast
hearts of many of you. For you,
with Johnny Frakes
we
and Brent
celebrate
Spiner.
the 4th of July, the true meaning of what it means to be an American. We set off fireworks, we fly planes, we celebrate Brent Spiner. We honor the full catalog of this.
Do you guys understand how much patriotic stuff Brent's done? Independence Day 1 and 2, 1776,
At that time, he dressed up as a cowboy. in
Yep.
Star Trek, and so many others.
a fistful of
He has
data.
served this nation's truest dedication to freedom.
Right on.
You
America.
remember,
America.
this July 4th, while you're blowing off your fingers with M80s,
No,
Brent
no.
Spiner, a true American cinematic feature.
Damn straight.
I salute you.
We salute you. Oh my goodness. I saw this and I just,
1944, when I was 18,
this 101-year-old veteran was taking a stand against what's happening in the country.
To do there was to kill people who set up detention camps. Can you imagine how I felt earlier this year when they announced that one of the future detention camps would be at that same Camp Landing in Florida? We have a fascist government that allows innocent people to be put
Served our country in World War II. He's 101 years old now. And I love that he is speaking out against what's going on in this country.
1944.
And we did a reboot of Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain for Hulu a couple of years ago. And it was Steven
Rob
who
Polson
went to
is telling everybody who went and begged for, it was Steven Spielberg, for Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain to be reboot. Reboot.
And he goes to the pictures for the cartoons. And right away he said, look, this is not about having William Neeson be the brain and Pinky being, Russell Brand being Pinky. It's about the authenticity of the characters. So if we do this,
North.
trust just Bo and Rob. There will be other characters, but the four main characters, we're not going to change. That'd be stupid. So either we do it that way or we don't do it. And when you look at King of all of them, saying, oh, no, it's not about celebrity casting. It's about the author. And he was right.
The reboot of the Animaniacs was really good. I love Animaniacs.
To abandon one when we did our
Pretty awesome.
Easy to say.
Oh my God. Listen to Captain Kirk. He's got
You know,
something for us to say. Hello,
correctly,
Leah Renata and CC
especially
Ryder. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you guys are doing great today.
was allowed to put
He was being interviewed by TV Insider and Remind magazine.
I think Captain Kirk as the captain of a deadly.
He is still
instrument of war,
this sharp as a tack.
as well as
Hello, GOHT. Welcome.
Dow, DHOW of peace.
Yeah.
Could reside in somebody like me very well. I mean, I still
Agreed.
have the aggression and the instinct for
The
battle.
chutzpah.
You know, I've gotten myself into very dangerous things, fights, the possibility of a hand-to-hand fight at my age, based on my inner rage, which I tried to control. But there is a planing, a woodworking plane of all those heights.
Yep.
And peaks of attitude.
Go to tvgm2026.com to order your physical copy
How can
of
we
TV
work this
Insider,
out? How can we
TV
avoid
Guides
the
magazine.
worst to both of us if we do something more intelligent? And I'm at that stage.
Right.
I don't want to argue with anybody
95 years old.
and or have a bad word. Somebody's pissed off at me.
Sharp as a tack.
What happened?
I mean,
Fix it.
Yeah.
That comes with age as against aggression.
he's definitely grown. Hey, Gordo, what's up? He's definitely grown into wisdom. But I've always
Even at
looked
the age
up
of
to
95,
William Shatner.
I think that Captain Kirk would be a really good captain of a spaceship, which is capable of peace and
He's right. There's also an interview with Patrick Stewart and other captains. So, TV Insider. Go check it out.
Watson.
Did you guys hear about this? What's up?
However, who I am is immaterial.
This
And grand scheme of
was
things, I'm just nobody.
so patriotic.
What matters far more than who I am.
What this Air
what I have to
Force
say,
um,
and the
major
price I'm
did
willing to pay to say it.
was very detrimental to his
I,
family.
Paul Watson,
And he did it
do solemnly
for our
swear
democracy. Hello, Darcy. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe.
of the United States,
What are you up to, Gordo?
all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon
He is
which I'm about
amazing.
to enter.
He is
So help me
amazing.
God. I first swore this oath over 20 years ago upon entering basic
You guys do know it is chilling,
United States Air Force
but
Academy.
that's what happens when you're in uniform and you're disparaging the President of the United
When the
States
President of the United
on the
States
Capitol steps.
orders military
That's what
action
happens.
against foreign countries, absent an emergency scenario where American interests are under imminent, dire threat, as was done with Venezuela, Cuba, and Iran, that's an unconstitutional usurpation of Congress's.
So what is he telling us about Cuba?
These violations
Kind of giving a
result in
hint
the
there,
death
don't you
of
think?
13 service members and injuries of hundreds more. For this, the president and vice president must be impeached, convicted, and removed.
I agree.
My name is Jason Watson. I'm an
Here is an amazing 55th anniversary picture of the surviving members of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. They look so great. Let's see, does it name them? No, bummer. But congrats to them. So that's a great movie.
I'm a huge fan of Star Trek. I just grew up loving Captain Kirk and every iteration of Star Trek that's come up since then. I've been a fan. I love
So Yvette Nicole Brown, who was on
It's just wonderful. I think what they teach
Drake and
about
Josh
differences
and
how everyone has a purpose and everyone matters. I think that mirrors what Among Us is trying to teach us.
Community.
That, everybody has something that they do that
has a
they
new project out there on
We're so happy to have you amongst us.
Paramount, Among Us.
I'm a huge fan of Star Trek. I just grew up loving Captain Kirk. And
Did
every
you see
iteration of Star
my
Trek that's
Cooper
come up
Penny
since then. I've been a
press?
fan of. I
And
love
no, I did
Captain.
not. I will have to go look at it.
It's just wonderful. I think what
Here are some more beautiful imagery of our beautiful solar system from NASA. And who else was on this one? Chandra X-ray and NASA Universe. So the first one, sorry, I can't show it to you on TikTok, guys. Copper. Oh, okay. Copper penny press. Oh, nice. I mean, pennies are obsolete now, so might as well use them for something. So photo number 1 shows the glowing, shredded remains of a dead star. Named Cassiopeia A, this supernova remnant sits 10,000 light years away from Earth. Cool. So I will flip to the next picture in a second. The nebula is named NGC 3603 and contains one of the most massive young star clusters in the Milky Way galaxy. It was photographed by Chandra and Hubble. Talk about, whoop, that's not what I wanted, but we will talk about that in a minute. There you go. That does look like fireworks. Gorgeous. All right. This swirl galaxy is called Messier 94 and is about 30,000 light years in diameter. It can be seen from Earth using a small telescope just above the constellation Ursa Major near the Big Dipper's handle. It's gorgeous. I love these pictures from NASA. And last but certainly not least, this photo of a galaxy cluster taken by Chandra and Hubble contains evidence of dark matter. The ghostly dark ring structure around its center. Look at all the different stars, suns. That's insane. It's beautiful though. All right, so the lead singer of the Village People, Victor Willis, has passed away. He was 74 years old. A social media post by his wife Karen says Willis passed away Monday after a short but aggressive illness, and that was last Monday, according to TMZ. So rest in peace, Mr. Willis. They've cozied up to Tangerine Palpatine, or as my favorite comedian Christopher Titus says, Sweet Potato Shitler. So I kind of just don't really care for their stuff anymore. 5 days ago, Dan Aykroyd turned 74. I wasn't live, so, you know, didn't tell him happy birthday. So happy birthday, Dan, belated. I think that's everything. Oh my God. Did you guys hear about the 2 people who climbed to the top of the Empire State Building, and they put out a flag. Flag reads, "When the power of love beats the love of power, the world will know peace." So everybody's been making up their own memes after these two climbed all the way up there and did that YMCA. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's all I got there. So there's pop culture news of the day. Let's see if there's anything else that's come over the wire.
All right, MAGA versus Jesus round.
I
one.
love
MAGA says
Reverend
the
Caleb.
Bible is against
He
abortion,
is so
but
funny.
the-
He brings biblical truth. Oh, what you doing, Jonathan Frakes? Uh-oh. Reload. Okay, well, this week, check out Tom Bergeron on Dropping Names. Really good episode. I've already watched it. You guys know I watch this like religiously. What's up, Erica Higgins? She is the president of Fuzzy Door, sitting there with her hubby. So cute. Let's see here. All right. Morty will be at San Diego Comic-Con in booth 5500. So come out and meet Ian Cardoni, Harry Belden, and Spencer Grammer. Public signing Saturday, July 25th. Oh, sheesh, for an hour and a half? That's it? Dude. Wubba, wubba, wubba. Hello, Anne. Is it Annie Woozle? Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Oh. Our TESS telescope just learned a new skill, according to NASA. TESS was designed to find planets using the transit method. So I bet they're talking about exoplanets. It stares at swaths of the sky to detect dips in starlight that indicate when planets are crossing in front of their host star. Cool. But TESS recently discovered a planet through microlensing. Oh. This happens when a star appears to brighten due to another star passing in front of it. The nearer star can act like a lens magnifying light from the background star. And if that nearer star has a planet, it can produce a secondary spike of light. Of course, a lot of the light we're receiving is from millions of years ago. So hello, Susan Blackburn and Scarcliff. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Transits and microlensing each allow astronomers to find planets the other method may not be able to detect. Transits are an especially good way to find large planets close to their stars. Microlensing allows us to find smaller planets that are at larger distances from their stars. Cool. The newly discovered planet named Gaia 23 Bra, really? B, is 1.6 times the mass of Jupiter. It would be extremely unlikely for TESS to discover such a planet through transits, even if it was aligned just right. This opens the door for TESS to find even more types of planets. Not too shabby. I like it. All right. So Galaxies is saying, sorry you guys can't see this, but this is a real photo of the Amazon rainforest. Okay, it's just green. This isn't CGI or a computer-generated landscape. It's a real satellite image of one of the wildest places on Earth. The white patches are clouds casting shadows over the Amazon rainforest, while below is almost unbroken canopy of millions of trees. In some protected regions, the forest stretches for miles without a single road or clearing, creating a view that looks more like a digital texture than a real place. Oh, I don't know. It was probably named after one of the astronomers that found it. I just thought it was funny that they attached BRA to the end of it. I was getting a kick out of that one. I'm an idiot. It was funny. Oh, wow. California The International Space Station orbited over Los Angeles on July 4th as America marked 250 years of independence with a burst of fireworks lighting up the city below. Oh, that's what it is. Oh. Oh, that's cool. So does that mean it's a boy or a girl together? I don't know. That's a good question, though, Gordo. Oh. Tim Curry. Pretty damn good. I know, it's funny, isn't it? No gender specific. Yeah. They're all non-binary. Damn. Pretty awesome. Oh, what's this? Oh no. Really? Really? ABC News is reporting out that the White House accuses the Smithsonian of presenting a radical view of American history. No, they're reporting American history like it should be, you dumbasses. I really loathe this regime. Guys, we cannot whitewash our history. We can't do it. Count to 10? Nah, I'm having too much fun. I've been to the Smithsonian. There's nothing white, there's nothing radical about it. It's our beautiful country. It's our beautiful culture. So, okay, so if you released a 162-page scathing report to the Smithsonian, did Trump write it out in crayon? Yeah, I said it. 100. So I wonder if the Smithsonian acted like Mel Brooks during Blazing Saddles. Horse scene, out. Madeline Kahn talking about schnitzel, out. I bet the Smithsonian took a look at it, turned it, and went. I'm just so tired of this nonsense. Cassidy Friedman from Smallville, The Righteous Gemstones in Longmire will be at Dragon Con September 3rd through the 7th in Atlanta, Georgia. Purchase your tickets at dragoncon.com. Well, happy 80th birthday, Sylvester Stallone, known for Rocky, Rambo, Tulsa King, 10 Toes Down Today. Well, good. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hey, that rhymed. Wow. 80 years old. Unbelievable. And Tulsa King, I believe, is in production right now. So, oh, here's some more fun from NASA. Oh, that's a heart. In the heart of the Lagoon Nebula are young massive stars illuminating the gas and dust around them. These younglings blast enough radiation and particles to sculpt this eye-catching landscape. It's beautiful. It's like a greenish. It's got a heart in the middle. It's pretty awesome. Oh. So CIRA, in conjunction with NOAA, was doing satellite imagery over the Western United States, and they went over New Mexico. There's a lot of wildfires, guys, and it is, wow. Sheesh. So be careful. Wildfires are nothing to mess with. So, oh. Who captured that by satellite? So out in the Sahara Desert, the Mother of Water is a stunning, picturesque oasis lake located within the Umbari Sand Sea in the Fezzian region of southwest Libya. Surrounded by high golden domes and palm trees, it is a renowned, picturesque hidden lake, often appearing in and is a remnant of a much wetter ancient Saharan climate. It's pretty awesome. Libya, huh? Yeah, I know I got to breathe and calm down, but I just get so tired of the nonsense going on in this country. It's like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I feel like I'm those movies, Divergent and all that. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm a divergent. Like I won't ever fall for the bullshit. That is pretty cool. Huh. I mean, the water's not crystal clear like they show in some oases, but interesting. These pictures are great. So go to Galaxies on Instagram to take a look. Did you guys hear about this one? Hello, Motown Kitties. Scientists have built the first synthetic cell with a complete cell cycle. Hello, Margaret Davis. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Scientists have unveiled Spud Cell, the first synthetic cell built entirely from non-living chemical components. Fascinating. To complete a full cell cycle. I got rid of the fruit where they were at. Why are they still in my house? Fruit flies suck. Okay. Developed by Professor Kate Adamala and her team at the University of Minnesota, the lab-built cell can grow, copy its DNA, and divide. The images and video show Spud cell under a microscope as it progresses through cell division, eventually splitting into two daughter cells. While researchers say Spud cell is not a living organism, they believe the breakthrough could help scientists better understand the origins of life and one day lead to custom-designed cells that could develop new medicines, capture carbon, or manufacture useful chemicals. Fascinating. I'll be damned. I could see them using that to like rebuild stuff in the human body. Uh-oh. Amazon is saying goodbye to its old ad-free subscription as it officially moves customers to the new Prime Ultra plan. Existing customers will automatically be switched to Ultra, which costs $4.99 a month and includes ad-free streaming, 4K UHD, Dolby Atmos, up to 100 offline downloads, and live simultaneous streams. So if you're on the ad plan, too bad. Amazon says not getting away, taking it away. Take it away. All right. Hey. Mr. Herb Alpert was on stage at the Hollywood Bowl last night. He's 91 years young. Look at him go. Let's listen, shall we? Oh, that's him just coming out. Okay. He's got great music. Listen to Herb Alpert, sorry. Got great music. Oh, I have a treat for you in Southwest Missouri. David Arquette is coming to Missouri Fan Fest October 17th through the 18th here at the Expo Center in beautiful downtown Springfield. Go to MissouriFanFest.com to purchase your passes. It's going to be awesome. He's not the only one coming. David Howard Thornton. A few other people are coming too, so. All right, let's see. What is this? What? Oh. Lauren Bennett, the singer of LMFAO's dance hit Party Rock, has passed away at the age of 37. Oh, no information on her death. This is breaking news. They just broke it about an hour ago. Bummer. She had a really good voice. Screen Rant is reporting that forget Luke and Anakin, these two heroes are secretly the strongest characters in Star Wars. That would be Obi-Wan Kenobi and Leia Organa. Fascinating. While Luke and Anakin are inarguably among the most powerful characters in Star Wars, Kenobi and Princess Leia have a strength and of character and resilience that is unparalleled in the franchise. So bring back Kenobi, hello Labor One, and let's see some more of the duo together. That's what I say. Roddenberry Foundation. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not a weakness. That is life. Jean-Luc Picard. Peak Performance. Star Trek TNG Season 2, Episode 21. They were quoting on the 4th of July, the Omega Glory, which we watched last night. And somehow of this planet got a hold of the Constitution. They had a Constitution, they had a flag. So it was pretty interesting how they got a hold of that stuff. Go to Collider on Instagram. You can win tickets to the screening of Super Troopers 3 and get to ask them questions. So go to Collider on Instagram. Nice. Or is it collider.com? Oh, yeah. Go to the link in their bio. I just saw Weird Al. Weird Al Yankovic's passed on AI ad despite nice pile of money. Why do you need an AI ad when you're the coolest guy in history? Another one rides the bus. Ah. Weird Al Yankovic turned down a lucrative advertising deal because it promoted AI, saying he couldn't support something he doesn't believe in. Wow. That's good. Despite being offered what he called a nice pile of money, the comedy icon chose to stand by his principles. Best known for his music parodies, Yankovic has also made his mark on TV through comedy specials, guest appearance, and voice acting, making his stance especially notable in an industry where AI is becoming more common. I can't be the poster boy for AI. Forget it. I'm not down with that, Yankovic said. As AI continues to make its way into television and entertainment, his comments add to the growing controversy about creativity and the role of human artists. I agree with him. Right, Gordo? AI is okay for some things, but not everything. Interesting. More NASA. Good Lord. It's like all over my. Oh, Jesus. According to Deadline, AI actor Tilly Norwood to star in feature film Misaligned. This is marking the first time, I guess, she will be a lead in a feature film. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh boy. Screen Rant is reporting that James Gunn and DC's creative battle for Supergirl revealed in a new damning report. Yikes. I mean, Millie Alcock is taking a huge hit, and I don't think it's right. Direct your anger to Gunn and Craig Gillespie, quite honestly. Oh, Lego has revealed that Boba Fett statue is set to come out in August. Since the late 1990s, Lego and Star Wars have been inseparable brands. That remains the case today. One of Lego's highly anticipated 2026 sets is dropping in August, the Boba Fett statue. Very awesome. I like Boba Fett, even though he can be an ass sometimes. He's pretty awesome. Did you guys see what Perseverance's last statement was before it totally shut down? My battery is low and it's getting dark. Okay. So not fair. He's done so much great work on Mars. Hey, Dolph Lundgren. Well, looky there, celebrating the birthday boy, Mr. Sylvester Stallone. Screen Rant is reporting that Keanu Reeves to star in live-action Lego hybrid movie. Yeah, we were talking about this last week. The director is Josh Cooley, who previously worked with Reeves on Toy Story 4. John Wick, anyone? Hi, John Stewart. What's up? Ooh, Daphne Zawega is actually going to be on the circuit. She's going to the Fanboy Expo in Knoxville, Tennessee, July 10th through the 12th. Go to fanboyexpo.com to purchase your passes. Yep. Anne Hathaway is preggers. Oh, dude, I want to go to this one. Son of a bitch. I'm going to St. Louis. GalaxyCon Raleigh is having the actors of Star Trek. Wow. It's a lot of them. Shatner, Nana Visitor, Terry Farrell, really, Armin Shimmerman. So let's see. Here we go. Shatner, Shimmerman, Visitor, Farrell, Eugene, Corridor, Sam Rutherford, Lower Decks, Tawny Newsome, Lower Decks, Rainn Wilson, Discovery. So purchase your passes at galaxycon.com and choose Raleigh. Well, that's nice of you. Comic Book is reporting that Tom Holland says he's really working towards bringing Miles Morales into the MCU. Fascinating. I think that'd be an interesting matchup. I am still traumatized. Oh, yeah, the witches. What? What? ING.com is reporting that Pringles is dropping hot dog buns next week, this week. What? Ever open a can of Pringles only to be disappointed it didn't have a hot dog bun? No. Well, your wishes have been granted as Pringles will drop its first batch of its limited edition Pop Dog Buns on National Hot Dog Day this Wednesday. What? Okay, you say so. Whatever. All right. I think we've gone over enough pop culture, don't you? Oh, I've been neglecting. Who's over here today? Power Ranger Donnie said hi. Hey Connie, how are you? Hi Jamie, how you doing today? Happy hour. Hail Bill. I know, isn't he wonderful? Man, guy is so sharp. It's amazing. Yeah. Hello, Terry Rose Inventor. Welcome. 14 now? What? Who's 14? You're 14? Did you ask your parents to watch this first? Yes, live long and prosper. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. Appreciate you. All right, caught up. Hope everybody's having a great day over there. I am sleepy all of a sudden, and it looks like it's about to rain here. Yay, rain. Hello, Nebulous MFF. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. Don't leave. Come back. So, all right. Let's look at a couple good news stories, shall we? I get all of my information from goodnewsnetwork.org. Today's quote of the day is, "Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. It keeps going." Sam Levinson. You know, I got to watching the Mel Brooks documentary that Judd Apatow and Michael, forgot his last name. Hello, Susan Earp 665. Welcome. It's really good. Mel Brooks, the 99-year-old man. Well, he's 100 now. And I was absolutely shocked. Hello, Draco Stack. Did I say that right? Hope so. You know, he helped launch the careers of Barry Levinson and the guy who did LA Confidential. All from watching his first movie, Eraserhead. And Barry Levinson helped write High Anxiety. I love that movie. There's one Mel Brooks movie I have not seen, and that's The 12 Chairs. I've got to find it. But I've seen all the other ones. Well, no, there's one I'm missing from the 90s too. Life Sucks, Life Stinks, I think is what it's called. So, all right, what's out here? Rooftop solar gave power to Pakistan when fossil fuels failed. It's now called a boom. Nice. Battered by energy shocks, private Pakistani investment in rooftop solar panels has skyrocketed to the point that they now contribute 1/5 of the total national power supply. The Guardian reviewed data on Pakistan's energy sector from a variety of research-oriented think tanks and found that Pakistan's 150 million plus population could lean on solar when there were few other shoulders around. It started in the aftermath of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, when established natural gas supplies and contracts were upended. Millions in Pakistan were left without power or forced to pay burdensome energy bills. Yet, thanks in no part to its northeastern neighbor, China, the global solar power industry had been driving costs down for consumers for a decade through to economies of scale, determined long-term investment decisions, and incentivized markets in various parts of the world. Suddenly, a private Pakistani household could just buy a few solar panels and put them on their roof and free themselves, at least partially, from higher energy prices and blackouts. Hello, Alt. I'm just going to call you Alt. Hope that's okay. People could afford to do it at the time, realized that it was much cheaper and cost-effective and better for them in the long run to do one-time investment in rooftop solar, as opposed to keep paying high electric bills from a grid that is unreliable. Nabriya Imran, oh my God, I can't say it, an associate at Renewables First, a Pakistani think tank, told The Guardian. The country reached the point where Qatar was owning to a long-term agreement with Qatar to supply liquefied natural gas had to be diverted because of a lack of demand. No, let's just be honest. It's because of the Strait of Hormuz. As of February 2026, the country avoided about $10 billion in oil and gas imports by generating electricity from solar panels. Maybe that's what we should do here in the country. And ethanol for everybody in our gas tanks. Okay, moving on. So there you go. Wow. Azad suspected that the conflict in the Gulf would probably convince more people to adopt solar panels. See, I told you. And some of the percentage of current existing utility providers to adopt storage methods as well to reduce the grid impact of peak hours in the evening. It gets hot over there. So maybe it is good that they have their own solar power, you know? It's really hot over there. Oh, this is neat. Shell's new concept EV designed to charge in under 10 minutes and run at 6 miles per kilowatt. Oh, shouldn't it be doing better than that by now? Shell has unveiled an all-electric concept car to inspire the next generation of European-made mass-market EVs by focusing on lighter weights and better charging technology. Known as the 1010 Challenge Car, its design is centered around a simplified single-circuit cooling architecture to efficiently manage the thermal load of charging, even with the 175 kilowatt-hour fast chargers installed on the continent today. 1010 refers to a car with a charge time of 10 minutes or less that drives with a 10 kilometer or 6 mile per hour kilowatt efficiency, and which generates 10 tons of CO2 across its whole life cycle. Wow. Impressive. Ask any motorhead or petrol head if you're in the UK how many concept cars they've seen make it no further than a prototype. And you do well to find a seat as you listen to all the examples they're likely to list. Shell made no bones about the 1010 car, which has no estimated list price, being a proof of concept vehicle designed to inspire a new design philosophy for the next generation of battery electric vehicles. But the accomplishments and technology they were able to pack into a compact sized vehicle are nevertheless impressive. I mean, this car is really tiny. I mean, it's a 4-door, so I'm sure it seats 4 people, but impressive. Europe is facing an unprecedented challenge to its automotive industry as the EVs the continent's governments have long incentivized and championed to the point of banning internal combustion engines in the future are suddenly coming not from northern Italy or southern Germany, but from China. With price inflation in the Eurozone for automobiles rising between 2020 and 2025, the advent of the sub-20 grand electric vehicle has been a welcome relief for European customers who are choosing models like Leapmotor, BYD, and Geely, right, at higher and higher rates than comparable models made by Continental badges Volkswagen and Renault. Interesting. They'd rather have the Chinese vehicle. Actually, they're made better, from what I'm hearing. Fascinating. Shell's 1010 concept closely models the Chinese brand that are rapidly gaining in popularity among the bloc, namely something well-made and compact that charges quickly in contrast to the current reliance on ever larger batteries. With the 1010 Challenge concept car, we have unlocked the potential for faster charging, lighter systems, and improved life cycle efficiency by using our advanced thermal fluids, said Cara Treggett, VP for Mobility and Lubricants Technology at Shell. Together with our co-engineering partners, we are proud to develop alternative options for sustainable EV development, leveraging technologies that are available today and are scalable to support customers into the future. Nice. Shell's concept has been designed to achieve 10 kilometer per kilowatt in driving economy with a smaller, more efficient battery system, adding 30% improvement in overall energy efficiency compared to many current generation EVs. For example, the extended range model of one of the best-selling Chinese EVs in Europe, the BYD Dolphin, comes with a 43 kilowatt battery pack, giving it over 300 kilometers of range, or an efficiency of 13.3 kilometers per kilowatt hour. Wow, that's incredible. The 1010 vehicle is also able to charge the battery from 10% to 80% in 9 minutes, 54 seconds, without compromise to thermal stability or lifespan. While some EVs in the market today can charge in under 10 minutes, This requires using an ultra-fast charger in excess of 300 kilowatts, which is uncommon on the public charging network. Triple 10 Challenge vehicle is able to attain this on the existing charging network infrastructure using a standard 175 kilowatt charger, adding an equivalent to almost 90% more range added per minute of charge. The key to these performance metrics is Shell rechargeable thermal fluid. See, I told you somebody's going to come up with that gel pack. Unlike traditional cooling systems that use water glycol, Shell's dielectric fluid allows for direct immersion cooling of the battery and indirect cooling of the powertrain components, including the motor and power electronics. Neat. Kind of makes me think about the Voyager with their, remember the gel packs and all that stuff in the Voyager? Interesting. Oh. Okay, can I have the story, please? Thank you. Blind people offered hope of seeing again after stem cell breakthrough remakes retinal blood vessels. Blind people have been offered fresh hope of seeing again after lab-grown cells restored retinal function in mice. When injected into mice with retinal disease, the special retinal blood cells integrated into the damaged tissue to regenerate blood vessels and restore retinal function, including in a model of the leading cause of vision loss in working-aged people. The experiment was conducted by biomedical engineers at Duke University, North Carolina, and saw the use of induced pluripotent stem cells, or iPSCs, yes, to grow specialized blood vessel cells critical to retinal health for the first time. Shinya Yamanaka, I think I said that right, won the Nobel Prize in 2012, which he shared with Sir John Gurdon for discovering the low-termed Yamanaka factors that could induce a normal adult cell back into a stem cell that could be remade into any cell in the body, hence the name pluripotent stem cell. Pluripotent. Okay. The Duke research team also demonstrated the iPSC's ability to form functional retinal vascular tissue in a lab-grown environment, providing a pathway for future research in various eye diseases. Neat. All right. Awesome. All right. More good news on this date. Hey, that's the Dalai Lama. 91 years ago today, His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Let me try that again. 91 years ago today, the Dalai Lama was born. His Holiness. Born in Takistar, did I say that right? Takstar, China, and named at a young age to be the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibet. He also became a spiritual guide for non-Buddhists, especially as the author of several bestsellers. He is also the subject of a 2020 film, The Dalai Lama Scientist, an award-winning documentary about the little-known side of him that is always in pursuit of science, which is available for rent or purchase. He was born in 1935. My grandparents would be 92 this year if they had lived. Oh, I miss them terribly. Okay. As the leader of the Tibetan Buddhism, last year, the monk celebrated his birthday by releasing an 11-track collaborative LP called Inner World, an album featuring teachings and mantras by the Dalai Lama set to music. 5 years in the making, the project also includes a companion booklet, according to the AP. The religious leader recites the mantras of 7 Buddhas on the album, discussing topics like wisdom, courage, healing, and children, and an old prayer set to music for the track Compassion. Net proceeds from the sale of Dalai Lama's first album will benefit Mind and Life Institute, as well as C Learning, an education program developed by Emory University and the Dalai Lama. Grammy-nominated sitar player Shankar, Ravi Shankar's famous daughter, makes a guest appearance on the album. Anushka Shankar. Nice. All right, more good news on this day. Pope Clement the 6th, issued a Catholic decree protecting Jews during the Black Death and urged clergymen to take action to protect the innocent, as popular opinion blamed Jews for the plague, and massacres erupted throughout Europe. 1348. Wow. Louis Pasteur, the French chemist, microbiologist, renowned for his discoveries of the principles of vaccination, fermentation, and pasteurization, successfully tested his breakthrough rabies vaccine on a boy who was bitten by a rabid dog. That was 1885. Good old Uncle Sam, initials US, was depicted as an elderly man with white hair and goatee wearing a top hat and red and white striped trousers by James Montgomery Flagg. Publicity for the first time on the cover of Wesley's Weekly magazine with the caption, "What are you doing for preparedness?" And between 1917 and 1918, more than 4 million copies of the image were printed. That was 1916. Cool. Garrison Keller's weekly live radio show, A Prairie Home Companion, first aired from a theater in St. Paul, Minnesota. That was 1974. Bob Geldof and Bono met with the G8 financing aid to Africa, then performed at the final Live 8 concert for 50,000 in Edinburgh, 2005. An ancient pass on the Silk Road between India and China, sealed during the Sino-Indian War, reopened for trade after 44 years. That was 2006. 69 years today, Athena Gibson won her first Wimbledon women's singles title, becoming the first African-American woman to do so. The 1957 season was as a whole, and in her own words, of the Athena Gibson's year. Earlier, Gibson was seeded first at Wimbledon on the back of the 1956 performance that included the French Open women's singles and doubles titles and the Italian championships. Defeating Darlene Hard in the finals for the singles title, she became the first Black champion in the tournament's 80-year history and the first champion to receive the trophy personally from Queen Elizabeth II. Shaking hands with the Queen of England, she said, was a long way from being forced to sit in the colored section of a bus. Upon returning home, Gibson became only the second Black American after Jesse Owens to be honored with a ticker tape parade in New York City, and Mayor Robert F. Wagner Jr. presented her with the Bronze Medallion, the city's highest civilian award. That was 1957. Hello, Joe Cross, 8973. Welcome. 86 years ago today, the Story Bridge, the longest cantilever bridge in Australia, was officially opened to Brisbane traffic after 5 years of construction. Planning began during the Great Depression, and Kangaroo Point was selected as a suitable selection. Story Bridge would require 2 piers on the south side, but just 1 on the north side, owing to its anchoring in the schist cliff face. 1.1 million rivets were used in attaching the steel components, and the total span is 770 meters, or 2,549 feet. Glorious. The primary challenge in construction was the depth of the Brisbane River on the south side. It went 40 meters down, and so a pneumatic caisson method was used to construct the pier. A caisson is an airtight structure that is lowered into the river. Once on the bottom, the water within the caisson is pumped out, and the men can go down to drill the foundation and lay the concrete. As men were working, up to 4 times normal air pressure and decompression period of almost 2 hours was needed at the end of each shift to avoid the bends. an on-site airlock hospital treated 65 workers for the bends as a result of going down so far. Wow. The Story Bridge features prominently in the annual River Fire fireworks display and is illuminated at night. In 1990, road traffic was halted so pedestrians could celebrate the 50th anniversary of the bridge's construction. Baseball legends. Here we go. 93 years ago today, the first Major League All-Star game was played at Chicago's Kaminsky Park, with the American League defeating the National League 4-2. Damn it. Dreamt up by Chicago Tribune sports editor Archie Ward, it was actually part of an exhibition during the 1933 World's Fair and was meant to be a one-off. However, its success led to it becoming the traditional, if not mathematical, midway point in the baseball season and picking up the name Midsummer Classic. The balance of power now 90 years on between the National and American leagues is astonishingly even. 92 All-Star games have been played, including 2 games per year from 1959 to 1962, with the American League leading 47-43-2. The American League also has a 378-372 run average. This is despite the fact that there have been several eras of historic dominance. For example, a stretch from 1963 to 1982 where the National League won 19 of 20 games. That was started in 1933. All right, here's some notable birthdays for today. Della Reese, Emmy and Grammy nominated singer who starred in Touched by an Angel. Unfortunately, she passed away in 2017. Sylvester Stallone is 80. Jeffrey Rush and Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. He is funny. Kevin Hart's funny. On this day in 1957, John Lennon and Paul McCartney met for the first time in Liverpool when John's band was performing. Lennon, aged 16, and his band, the Quarrymen, were performing at St. Peter's Woolton Parish Church Dance. McCartney, aged 15, was wheeling around on his bicycle, hoping to pick up girls, and heard the Quarrymen playing. Luckily, a mutual friend was there. Ivan Vaughan introduced John to Paul, who whipped out the guitar that was strapped to his back and played 20 Flight Rock and Bebopalua, among others. John was impressed that Paul could tune a guitar and knew the words to the latter songs. He looked like Elvis, said John, and he dug him. A few months later, Ivan told Paul that John wanted him in his band. Later, they formed the Beatles, and the rest is musical history. I like that history. On this day in 1994, Forrest Gump, a film directed by Robert Zemeckis starring Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, and Gary Sinise, was released in U.S. theaters. The film won the Academy Award for Best Picture, along with Oscars for Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay for Tom Hanks, Best Visual Effects for all the scenes of Gump digitally inserted seamlessly among celebrities and presidents in vintage news clips. If you do not know the story of Forrest Gump, let me tell you. The story depicts several decades in the life of a slow-witted but kind-hearted man from Alabama who joins the army and unwittingly influences several defining historical events in the 20th century. Some of the movie's famous lines often get quoted, like, "Life is a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get, and stupid is as stupid does." Yes, that's my accent. Okay. The film's soundtrack of popular hits from the 60s sold over 12 million copies and reached number 2 on the Billboard charts. Trivia about the movie. Hank's younger brother, Jim, was his acting double in the scenes when Forrest runs across the country. And John Travolta was the original choice to play the title role and admitted passing on the role was a mistake. Sally Field, who portrayed Gump's beloved mama, compared the white feather floating down at the beginning and the end of the film to fate and the chance elements that enter one's life. It blows in the wind and it just touches down here or there. Was it planned or was it just perchance? All right. Well, there's your good news of the day. Tell me what you think about that in the comments. I love Forrest Gump. It's like a whole book series. So, Everybody there? Bueller? Anybody got any ideas? Everybody have a good 4th of July weekend? It was hot as hell here. Oh, God, it was awful. So, Miss Connie and I did Muppets last night, and we did Star Trek, TOS. Don't forget to join us for Battlestar Galactica Thursday. We are starting 1980 season. And then don't forget to join us Saturday night in the Sci-fi Mombie studio for Star Trek, the original series. We are slowly getting season 2 wrapped up. So it's going to be awesome. And then, of course, Muppets on Sunday. We're getting down to the bottom of the Muppet Show. And then we're going to move on to something else. So. I am enjoying Dutton Ranch and House of the Dragon. I'm really surprised at who has left the show for this season of House of the Dragon. So I'm not going to give it away, but you guys go watch it. It's really good. Really good. All right. Well, since everybody is quiet, I'm going to go ahead and start Mombie's Daily Boost. Here we go. Sorry, I can't show it to you over on TikTok. I got to figure this out. There's got to be a way I can do this. Happy Marvelous Monday, July 6th. Oklahoma Comic-Con is August 8th through the 9th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Go to oklahomacomiccon.com to purchase your passes. Tom Kenny, Randy Quaid, Kane Hodder, and so many others will be there. Is this the one where... Hold, please. Scott Ines, who is Scooby-Gooby-Doo. Bret Hart. No. Jimmy Hart, sorry. The people from Red Redemption are going to be there. I think that's what my kids wanted to go see. So, oklahomacomiccon.com. Arkansas Comic-Con is September 18th through the 20th at the State House Arena in beautiful Little Rock, Arkansas. Go to Arkansas Comic-Con to purchase your passes. Ming Na Wen, Mei Hong, Sahira, Adriana Barbeau. Let's see who else was going to be at this one. Ryan Colt Levy. More Red Redemption. Okay. Oh, yes. This is the one where the voice actors for Rick and Morty are going to be there. So, ArkansasComicCon.com. ExtremeCon is September 27th through the 25th at the St. Robert Community Center in St. Robert, Missouri. Go to extremecon.com to purchase your passes. Candace Rose from She-Hulk, Halloween Ends, and Stranger Things will be one of the headliners. And Dick Terhune from Warcraft, Transformers, and Diablo will also be one of the special guests. So, extremecon.com. Missouri Fan Fest. This is breaking news, guys. David Arquette has joined the celebrity bunch. It's going to be great. Is October 17th through the 18th at the Expo Center in beautiful downtown Springfield, Missouri. Go to MissouriFanFest.com to purchase your passes. Kate, I cannot see her last name. I can't see them. They're too small. David Howard Thornton. I think a couple of Power Rangers. But lots of good talent coming to Missouri Fan Fest. I want to meet David Arquette. This could be awesome. Okay. GalaxyCon St. Louis is October 23rd through the 25th at the Americas Center Convention Center in beautiful St. Louis, Missouri. Go to galaxycon.com, go to sites, choose St. Louis, and purchase your passes there. Shatner canceled on us. That's okay. I'll live. George Takei, Bobcat Goldthwait, Tim Krasinski, Jackson Rathbone, Peter Frattinelli, Kellen Lutz, Ashley Green, Brian Posner. By the way, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe is coming to HBO Max pretty soon. Watch out for it. Steve Whitmire, Austin St. John, Walter Jones, Cassandra Peterson, otherwise known as Elvira. She's awesome. Kevin Clash, Brandon Rogers, Brian Austin Green is another ad for GalaxyCon. Devon Werkheiser, Lindsay Shaw, and Daniel Curtis Lee will all be there for Ned's Declassified Guide. I believe that's what it's called. So purchase your passes at galaxycon.com. Oh my God, people. Please double check your subscriptions to Sci-Fi Mombie. I am getting so frustrated with YouTube. I have lost over 350 subscribers in a month, and watch hours have stopped to a trickle. So please help us with our watch hours. And if you have been unsubscribed to Sci-Fi Mombie, please resubscribe. We greatly appreciate you. Follow us on social media also. I guess they're just going through doing a huge, they tell me it's because of bad actors and they're violating YouTube policy. Hello, JJ Ray, welcome. But I don't see how. But I'm not in charge of YouTube's rules. So hello, Bootsy Doodle. Didn't know you hopped back up there, dude. Oh, thought Tilly Willy was in here, but so please help us out on YouTube and watch our content. We greatly appreciate it. I get all of my holiday countdown information from calendar.com. It's 63 days to Labor Day, 78 days to the first day of fall or autumn.
Yeah.
78 days to your day.
Okay.
117 days to Halloween, 128 days to Veterans Day, which is co-host Vic's birthday, 143 days to Thanksgiving, 168 days to the first day of winter, 172 days to Christmas, and 179 days to New Year's 2027. Plan accordingly. We here at Sci-Fi Mombie, we care. There are so many great volunteer opportunities in your area. Check your local media or your local charity chapter's website for events you can help out with. If you don't have time to volunteer, buy dog food, buy cat food, donate money, buy diapers, donate old clothes. Ring the bell during Christmas for the Salvation Army. There's so many ways you can help out. Formula, diapers, bottles, toys, baby food.
Obviously wet and dry cat and dog
Yeah,
food.
wet and dry cat and dog food, because there are some. I saw the saddest real YouTube video where they had just abused the poor kitty and they had to take out all the kitty's teeth. And it killed me. I was crying.
Well, my reasoning is most shelters actually don't have enough funding to feed the animals properly.
Right.
Which also adopt, don't shop.
Yeah, adopt.
Which I
mean, hamper on a litter of kittens.
But I think pet breeding should be illegal.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I believe it should be illegal because there are dogs and cats that are having litters outside. You are always going to find an animal better in a shelter or outside from a rescue or from an adopting rather than buying from a breeder.
Exactly. Even though they're cute and, they're going to be fun lifetime friends, there are so many animals that need a good home, that need a forever home. So please.
All of our cats are the rescues, or Tilly was adopted from a shelter. So.
Yep.
What?
Nothing.
She was.
So I know.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Why can't I mention that she was from a shelter?
I'll tell you later. But anyways, here are some of our favorite charities that we have fully vetted that are amazing charities. Red Cross, Red Crescent at redcross.org. I did find out something interesting. And if you're into crypto, the Red Cross will accept a donation from you in crypto. So I thought that was interesting. Convoy of Hope, convoyofhope.org. They are about 10 miles that way from us here in Springfield. World Central Kitchen, Chef Jose Andre would love to have your help at wck.org. Direct Relief, directrelief.org. And my all-time personal favorite, the ASPCA, aspca.org. Don't forget, Miss Connie and I are working on the Mixed Magic Saga book series for the Galactic Book Club. She has set up a wonderful interview with Chris Crispin, the author of the books. So can't wait to talk to him and interview him. But keep reading, buy your books at Amazon.com. You can get them for a discounted price if you do a Kindle thing. Like you can read it on your phone or something. And last but certainly not least, check out our website, sci-fi-mombie.com. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, suggestions, book suggestions, TV, whatever, constructive criticism. I don't want any hate mail, please. That's so dumb. Email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. That's questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. One more time, because I do check my email. Questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. All right. Oh boy. Bootsy Doodle. Boots is just sitting here staring at me blankly. What's up? Yeah, you're cute, aren't you? You know you are. I gotta order you guys some more food. So what's everybody doing this week? I can't believe it's already the first week of July. That went really fast. By the way, I forgot to mention last week when I was talking about voting. Please go out to vote.org and check your registration. It's very important, and it will also guide you to register for your voting privileges. So vote.org, please, and thank you. Yeah, I know. He's the cute little hooded tuxedo bridge cat. I'm seriously thinking about making him and Slinky the little red jackets. Orville jackets. By the way, clear schedule, hashtag. Come on. We need some more Orville. Keep the faith, my friends. Keep the faith, my fellow Orwellians. It's coming. I think we're going to get a really nice surprise soon. I feel it in my bones. I feel it. Because why would John Cesar and a couple other people have been coming out talking about the Orville, and I think it's coming. So that would be glorious. I know. Because the Orville gets better and better as it goes. So if you haven't watched the Orville, you really should. It's a really good show. You can find that on Hulu and Disney Plus. So there's a lot of great shows out there right now. You know, that was the one thing, I forgot who said it, but there is so much content. So much content. I mean, we'll never be without content, but maybe certain franchises need a drought. I can think of two right off the bat. Star Trek and Star Wars. Hello, Fodle Mind. Welcome. I mean, give me a break. But Strange New World starts July 23rd, only on Paramount Plus. King of the Hill starts July 20th on Hulu. Futurama season 13, I believe, starts in August. Oh, Super Troopers 3 comes out in August, if you're wondering about movies. Emmy nominations are this week. So we'll find out who's going to get nominated for an Emmy. I'm hoping it's the Ted people. Give Elena Ubach an Emmy. Stop stalling. I'll beat the drum. Oh. So if you haven't watched Ted season 2, you're missing out. on a lot of fun. Ted is a very fun show. It really is. It's interesting how I like to watch the behind the scenes stuff on how they put it all together. When all the other studios said no, Universal said, oh yeah, come on over. Maybe you should take the Orville over there. I mean, they're not doing Battlestar Galactica right now. Might as well, you know. I know I'm being evil. So Disney don't need it no more. I'm being really bad. Okay. I will stop. So I am doing Galactic Get Ready with Sci-Fi Mombie. I didn't record one today, but I'm going to try to. It got so busy at work today. I just was like focused. It was great. So watch for those. I'm trying to do clips, and then hopefully you guys will go watch the full episode. But I just on Get Ready with Sci-Fi Mombie, I just kind of like, open my heart, tell you how I feel, show you how I put my makeup on. I'm no makeup artist, that's for shizzle. I'm a tomboy. I just like looking. I don't like my under eyes, so I'm trying everything I can think of. I found a new shampoo and conditioner I'm going to try out since I'm on GLP-1 now. And by the way, talk to your doctor. If it's right for you, go for it. It's expensive, but hey, at least I have the option to try it. And so far, I've lost 14 pounds. So I'm back on the downhill slide. I've been plateaued for a very long time. I had gastric sleeve in December 2019, and it fell off pretty easy. But I'm reorganizing myself, logging my food again, making sure I get exercise, get my steps in. So I've found a niche that works right now. Out. I have to get to BMI of 37 if I want to have the skin removal surgery that I want. So I was hoping to have it done when I had my hernia repaired, but that did not work out. So it will happen. It will be mine. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being Wayne Campbell again. So Bueller, anyone? Bueller? Oh man, I was telling you guys I watched that Mel Brooks, the 99-year-old man documentary from Judd Apatow. It's so good. It is so good. You really should go out and watch it. I love how they go through the timeline of every movie he's done. The Mel Brooks Studios, Brooks Films is what it's called. His longtime friendship with Carl Reiner. And I just sit back and I think about all the people, that he had been so close to, and now they have all passed away. And it's really sad. But it's life, Hello, Ron. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. So go out and watch it. Mel is let me tell you, when he is talking about his military service, that was interesting. And then you have to sit back and go, oh yeah, he's 100. And we're losing our World War II veterans very quickly. But Mel served in France, and The Germans were like right over the wall. That's fascinating. So, pretty good show. But look for Spaceballs 2, the new one. Should be the search for more money. Anyways, April 2027. So, I have a Spaceballs the t-shirt, and I have another Spaceballs shirt that said, I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. I love that shirt. So, well, I guess if we're all tapped out on talking today, I'll go ahead and let you go. Have a wonderful afternoon. Don't forget, kill them with kindness. Pay it forward. Donate. If not, if you can't donate your time, donate money, food, pet supplies. Human. First and foremost, we're all human beings. We all have DNA, somewhat similar to each other. Flash somebody a smile. Hello, KSPRK1. Flash somebody a smile, because you never know who needs a smile. What the hell is that noise? Never heard that noise before. That's weird. Sounds like somebody's like blaring their car horn or something down the street. Weirdness. But above all, sci-fi unites us. And there is more that unites us than divides us. I promise you. I promise you that. All right, guys. Thank you. Connie Cleary, Gordo de Iris, Power Ranger Donnie. Who else? Jamie Lynn, Terry Rose, Investor, Jamie Lynn Simmons. Anybody who was lurking today, thank you so very much. Appreciate you all. I'm back. Feeling better? Doing better? Oh, you're welcome, Miss Connie. Always. Everybody else who was on TikTok today, thank you. Oh, I didn't check Instagram. Oh my God, Becky. Thank you, Models Group and Corey Sims on Instagram. Thank you so very much for being there today. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. I will see you back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific in the Galactic Cafe. It's Taco Tuesday. Later, party people.
Cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze, retro rockets start to soar, sci-fi Mombie wants much more. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene, warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum, space age stories, here they come, with quirky charm and cosmic flair. Sci-fi Mombies everywhere, ray guns pop and galaxies twirl, Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene, warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Ray guns popping, galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars.